Today we're making fresh pasta for the family. It's super simple. It takes 15 to 20 minutes. Everything by hand, and it's green. That's all I gotta say. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the notification bell to know when a video recipe or any other video comes out. I'm going to show you how to become an Italian in 60 seconds. I put this diagonally, I fold it, and that's it. We boiled 3 cups of spinach. As you know, spinach are famous for shrinking. So now we're going to chop them in a food processor. You can chop them by hands with a knife, or you can speedily put them in a food processor and let it do its thing. So we're doing just that. This is soft wheat flour, perfect for the fresh egg pasta. So we just create that little well of love always. And I'm eyeing it, but it's usually 1 egg per 100 grams of flour. I'm going to create a little center hole, and all your ingredients are gonna go inside. So we start with the eggs, then the spinach, then a little pinch of salt. Now the eggs. Just gently whisk. We're opening up the well a little bit because the spinach are going to be put in. Spinach inside. So now you see when it starts getting pasty and you know that the egg is not going to be running out in all directions, you are good to continue by hand. Okay, so at this point we mix in the flour by hand, just like this. We're salvaging it, creating a little cradle. This green pasta is not only healthy because it's healthy and the spinach, but it's also a nice workout for your upper body. So strengthen that upper body. And the added bonus, it's good for the mind, the soul. It's therapeutic, you know? This is a stress ball that you're going to eat. Added bonus. It's gonna have to rest for, 10, 15 minutes. Just get that gluten, mingling in with the spinach, talking to one another, letting it do its thing, that chemical reaction of love. You know what? I love getting a slightly damp cloth, wrap in the pasta dough. It just keeps it nice and moist. It avoids drying out the dough. Now we work on gathering the ingredients for our sauce. The first thing I want to do is get some butter, some sage leaves, and some grape tomatoes all together. We're gonna melt the butter and sage, create that flavoring. Then we're sizzling the grape tomatoes in that kind of gorgeous aromatics. And we're gonna use that to create a 5-minute delicious sauce for our green pasta. Today I'm making a special pasta shape from the region of Tuscany. The most classic way is to make it simply with flour, salt, and spinach. Today I'm adding eggs. So, you're gonna be using the palm of your hand. What you want to do is kind of like a bit of a rustic shape. These are not supposed to be perfectly even on all sides. It's just that kind of rough, push that makes them slightly, rustic looking. I think that's gonna be enough, just like a regular spaghetti length. And remember, you do the palm, kind of twists on itself, and it creates this unevenness that even contribute, I think, to the best clinginess on the sauce, slightly rough, not perfectly smooth pasta shapes. And then that's it. The pici, remember, just add a little bit of water to your hands, Make sure that your surface is not too much flour, otherwise it's gonna be really hard to actually roll. And remember, use the palm, it's gonna create that kind of unevenness. And that's it, now we're gonna go on to the next. These are supposed to be nice and thick when you cook them, so they are not spaghetti. So anywhere between 1/4 and 1/2 inch, you're in the nonna approval window, okay? They are perfect. Now while they dry a tiny bit, we make that 5-minute sauce. Woo! The pici are ready. Let's move over and make the sauce. I'm using 4 tablespoons of butter. While it's melting, take some fresh sage. Just a few leaves. Chop it into little pieces. Put it in. While it's not even already all melted, I'm slicing the grape tomatoes in halves. We let that butter sizzle the tomatoes, okay? Gray, unrefined, coarse sea salt. Because once the pici are cooked, we're going to stick everything in and emulsify all together with some gorgeous, fluffy Parmigiano cheese. Pici are going in. Remember, 2 to 3 minutes, just like fettuccine, pappardelle. It's fresh pasta, it doesn't take ages. Soft wheat. Meanwhile, these are cooking perfectly, okay? We don't want to overcook the grape tomatoes. You want some structure and texture. Perfectly cooked. It took only 3 minutes. Pasta is ready. This is going in. The Parmigiano cheese goes in. A little bit of pasta water. Just a little bit. Perfect. Now, I like to shake the pasta. A little bit of sage, just like this. This is gorgeous. The cream is phenomenal. I grabbed a little bit of sage, a little bit of tomato. There's obviously that cream with the Parmigiano embedded with the starches, and now this is so good. This is the moment you want to comment down below. You want to do the recipe. You want to taste it and let me know. Does this look weird? Because as much as it looks weird, it is also as equally phenomenal. Delicious.